Today we're Group 5 and our topic is learn about the views and opinions of Hongwen students and teachers on the uniform. I'm Phoebe from H202.
I'm Phoebe from H211.
This is our table of content. The first one is introduction, and the second one is the questions that we ask, and the third one is content in interview, and the fourth one is classification of investigation, and the fifth one is methods, and the last one is conclusion. First one, introduction. This is our motivation. Since there's many students are punished by not wearing uniforms to school, so we're very curious about their perspective about whether they agree to wear uniforms to school or not. And this is the method that we use. We do the substantial interviews because we want to minimize the misunderstandings, and also we hope to do the compare between different generations. And before the interview, we did the prediction, and we'll talk about that later. Next, the questions that we ask. As you can see on the PowerPoint, we list 4 questions, but actually we asked the interviewees 8 questions. Due to the time limit, we list 4 more important questions to present to you. So the first question is, we asked them their opinion about where some schools punish students for not wearing uniforms. And the next question is their opinion about the main reason for implementing uniforms initially. And the third question is, do they support students wearing uniforms during school? And the last question, are there alternative ways to achieve the original purpose of implementing uniforms? Okay, next, the content in interview. These are the people that we interviewed. As you can see, we interviewed 4 teachers, but some of the teachers didn't agree us to put their photos on our PowerPoint, so we put teacher and teacher's photo instead. Also, we interviewed 2 students, and this is Kevin from 202. And last one, we interviewed military instructor, which is Li Zhonghua Zhaoguan. And all of the above, we gained their agreement. This is our interview's result, positive side. The people who are in the positive side gave us 4 main reasons. The first reason is because of the school safety, and the second one is team spirit. The third one is decrease the discrimination, and the fourth one is sort of youth memories.
So next, move on to the negative side. So the 4 reasons for the negative side. The first one is the limitation of the display of individual personalities. And the second one is fostering a survival mentality among the country's people, which is we call to succumb to the government. And the third one is the violation to the students' freedom on their wearing of their love clothes. And the last one is the material didn't really breathe well, and you may feel uncomfortable. So the next one is our classification of our investigation. So we think about some method that the school can work on. So the first one is the safety aspect, which is use the student's ID card to identify the student's identification and change the texture of the school uniform. Third one is the dress code issue should not be a collective punishment. Instead, it should be a individual punishment. And the student council should try as hard as they can to convince the school and to discuss with the teachers and the parents together to solve this regulation. The next one is to cultivate the honor. Like for example, Taichung Yizhong and Taichung Yuzhong, they don't even have to worry about the punishments of regulation on their school uniform because when they wear their school uniform, they will feel a sense of honor. Okay. Our conclusion. So we did a prediction is that all the students that we interviewed, they will vote against for this regulation. However, the result is one teacher voted against for this regulation. That is to our surprise. Okay, so our overall reflection is that the freedom is a kind of conscience that all the students and some of the teachers are looking forward in these recent years. And so through this regulation, we thought about that is not so easy for the school to regulate the rules because it has multiple consideration points, including freedom, discipline, and management. Then it is possible for the student council to strike a balance through the discussion. And the last one is through the substantive interviews, we receive a lot of unexpected results. Just like here is a question that we never thought about. It's about wearing a school uniform might decrease the phenomenon of the discrimination towards the rich and the poor. So wearing a school uniform might decrease this kind of phenomenon. That is overall our presentations. So, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for listening.